Yes, it is.
All right. Now, you got a rant.
Yeah.
We're going to start it off with a rant. We're going to go right into it here.
Okay. So, you know how we were talking about the white girl drink,
Right.
So I've been filling out some applications and, they have you identify your race.
Right.
And you have all these, different race categories.
Okay, so you got a list. I know you have a list, so...
Yeah.
What's your list?
Well, so you have Black or African American.
Okay, so let's go each one category.
Okay.
Categorically in order here.
Okay.
So what's the first one?
Black or African American.
Okay. So I think that's obvious.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have American Indian or Alaska Native.
So what if you're an Eskimo guy who doesn't like Indians? Or what if you're an Indian that say screw those Eskimo guys?
Yeah.
I mean, but then you're lumped in the category with them. That's kind of horrible. Okay, no, let next.
And then
No, I'm with you. I'm really with you on this. Okay, let's go.
Okay, and then you have Asian.
Okay. Well, see, now here, Asian category is a whole nother ballgame.
And that's so generalized too, isn't it? Because
that could be Japanese, Korean,
Chinese. Yeah.
And a lot of those guys don't like each other. So, why? So you got African American. Why don't you have Chinese American or, Japanese American?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, go. I'm with you. I'm still with you. Go.
So then you have Native Hawaiian or other Pacific Islander.
So, okay. What other... I guess there's a lot of Pacific Islands, so, okay.
Bali. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And then you have white. Just white.
We tried Caucasian. No one knew how to spell it.
It's white or Caucasian, I think.
No one knows how to spell Caucasian. We gave it a go.
Yeah.
We're Caucasian. No one knew what that meant.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel that's so generalized. I mean, because you have African American. So, and then you have...
Well, no. Let's. I want to dive down a little deeper in this.
Okay.
Here. So what if you're from Africa?
Mm-hmm.
And you come over to the United States, what box do you check mark? Because you're not African American, because you're African.
Okay.
So what do you check mark?
Well, then they should have a white African.
I agree there, too.
Or white American.
So
I'm just not the color of my skin. I'm American. I'm not just white. I'm American.
So you want white American?
White or American,
but
yes.
Then you could get into white Irish, white Scandinavian. Here's the problem is
that's where your other category comes into.
Why not? Well, I mean, why not just take those categories away? What do those mean?
That's a good point too.
What's the reason for having those?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get that either.
I know they're trying to do demographics for it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But realistically, so if I check mark that box, does something happen? So, am I going to get the job if I check mark a box? What happens if I check mark the wrong box and I'm like, oh, I didn't pay attention, my mouse moved and I clicked the wrong box and I was trying to go through it quick because I was doing it on my break from work.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're wanting to, have a diverse workforce and I'm all for that, but I just think I don't know. I think you shouldn't get a job based on your ethnicity.
I agree.
Aha, I got it right.
I agree. I don't think the color of your skin should qualify you more or less than anybody else.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I think the same... Well, I don't hate to say it. I love to say this. I think the same thing goes for male or female.
Yeah.
If you can do the job, it doesn't matter what color your skin is. It doesn't matter what race you are. If you can do it.
Yeah.
Now, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I get that you're wanting to, you got to categorize some people. You got to understand. Yeah. Now, I could understand the sex more than I could understand the race.
Okay.
For example, if you have a business, you want to know how many females and how many males you're hiring.
Right.
Because let's put it this way. If you're in a field where you have 90, you have 100 people. 90 are men, 10 are women. Mm-hmm. Okay? Well, there's something you gotta, we may need more men bathrooms than women bathrooms because we're slated that way.
Right.
Or if we're 90 women and 10 men, we're going to need more women's stalls.
Yeah.
So, I understand that. There's a logical that goes on there. Outside of that, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
If they could do the job, who cares?
Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of, I'm like, I'm American. I'm just not white.
So just check other and put American.
Yeah, that's true.
America. Is that, You walk in an interview and, what race are you? America. Land of the free. Pumps through my brains.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get it. I understand, but the problem with that is they're trying to get an understanding. Yeah, I get that, but
I know, and I get that too.
Most people don't fall in those categories anymore.
Yeah.
I'm a Heinz 57. I have a little bit of mix of everything.
Yeah.
So now here's the big question is, what does a biracial kid put? Like his mom's black, his dad's white. Mm-hmm. What does he check mark? Both? Can you check mark both?
I don't know if you can or not.
I don't think you can.
I'm sure if it's a digital form, you can't. But if you have a paper in front of you,
you could.
There's nothing that stops you from. I'm checking every one of those and say, I'm all of the above. Maybe that's what they need. All of the above.
Yeah.
Maybe it should be white, Asian, African American, Hispanic American, other, all of the above. Solves the problem. Isn't that crazy?
No.
That's your rant.
Yeah. I hate that. I'm like, I'm American. I'm not just white. I'm American. So why don't I have a box for being American and not just white?
You have a Caucasian box. That's your box.
Okay.
Stay in your box. I agree. I hate those boxes because I'm like, I don't know. To me, like me, because I'm like, I have Hispanic. Yeah. I have, a little bit of everything. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been winter, so I haven't got enough sun, so I'm white today. Summer, I might kick the Hispanic button because I'm a little darker and my Hispanic color kicks in.
Yeah.
My daughter gets really dark,
Yeah.
And my sister gets really dark. And then, so I have a little, I have that, my mother was born in Los Angeles, but she's, originally from, ancestors from Spain.
Yeah.
So, even though she was born there, her parents were Spaniards. So,
that's true.
One of them, and the other one's Hispanic from Mexico. And then, I grew up that way. I grew up with, mostly Hispanic. Mm-hmm. And then with my father was then white. So I'm like, it's kind of a culture shock a little bit, but it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, I don't know. I think you have to have a label on it. So
yeah.
Those labels. The problem is if you wanted to give everybody their own box, you're gonna have as many boxes as there are genders apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
So
okay, rant over.
Rant over. Yeah. You're done with your rant.
Yeah, let's get back to the fun stuff.
Okay, falling into fun.
Falling into fun.
All right. So we I guess we went out and had fun last night. It was our fall kind of get out of the house kind of deal.
Yes, it was.
So, I don't know, did you have fun?
I did.
We did.
So, yeah, it was nice to get out and just kind of relax and detox and enjoy some fresh air.
I thought we drank a lot of wine.
Yeah, we did.
And then we also had to get a couple of little shots on the way out there to mix.
Yeah.
So I was pretty toasted.
You were. It was funny.
I was toasted on the way home. We were talking. What were we talking about last night too? We were talking about. We talked
Muppets.
about. Oh no! I was gonna start with Winnie the Pooh, but
Muppets.
No.
What another funny thing is I had Haley on call the entire time we rode home.
Did you really? She was on speaker?
She was on speakerphone. She muted herself so you guys couldn't hear her.
What did she say?
Oh, really?
I have a whole, conversation with her in text message.
So, okay.
That's why she sent you the Mickey Mouse thing.
So we were talking about the Pooh Bear Blood and Honey. I can't look at Pooh Bear the same way again.
Nope.
Now, this, of course, that's fall, and a lot of people like watching those, Halloween and all those scary movies.
Yeah.
So, Pooh Bear, Blood and Honey. Oh my goodness. God.
Yeah, I will never be able to watch Winnie the Pooh or Piglet ever again.
At this point, if that movie does very, very well.
I don't think it's done very well. It's on.
Good.
Yeah, it's.
Well, the problem is there should be a warning at Disneyland and Disney World, all the Disney parks, for Pooh and Piglet walking around. Because people get PTSD from that. I saw the movie, and then all of a sudden you turn around and Pooh Bear's standing behind you in that big costume. Pooh Bear might get his ass whooped. I'm just saying.
Piglet might get drop kicked.
No shit, yeah. Piglet walks in. Oh God! Hey, punt that little motherfucker. I'm sorry. Wait, is Piglet in a big costume, or do they have midgets?
I don't know if they have midgets, but I mean it's not like a huge costume because he's smaller in the cartoons.
Right.
So yeah.
So, why don't you just hire midgets to do it? They got dwarves. I think I'm sure they have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And they have an eighth dwarf in the wing somewhere as an understudy. That's, hey, you're Piglet today. I don't know. I'm not in the operations of Disney. So now, so I get this message from Haley that they're gonna do a Mickey Mouse horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slated for next year, I think. That's what I remember saying.
Either sometime the end of this year or next year at some point.
So that means we were talking about this. You said the rights for a lot of the Disney characters are coming up, right?
Yeah, they are 95 years. 95
years. Who came
years.
up with that number? It's hey, should we keep these characters around for 100 years? Nah, 95.
And then make them crazy.
Just an arbitrary number that they came up with. I don't know where 95 came from, but
I don't know either. I'll have to look that up because I'm curious now.
So Haley now knows that I have a Muppet problem.
Yes.
All right, that's fine. I'm okay with that. So what'd you say? You got to give us a little more tidbit of what. Because I was gone. I was toasted. I was long gone on the way home.
You were. I think she came in towards the end of the Sesame Street Muppet thing. And that, she was there for the entire Disney conversation. I know that.
Oh, okay.
And then she kind of she came in the end of the Muppet conversation.
So she didn't hear the really good stuff then?
No.
Okay.
Well, darn it.
Well, that happens. I mean, so, I guess I'll say, so I'm fine. The movie Labyrinth, they have puppets and they have the puppets in there.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with those puppets. Those guys don't bother me. They're creepy as hell, don't get me wrong.
Once again, you have issues.
Those Muppets are fine. I know, I guess it's fine. And then I'm okay with Fraggle Rock. the Fraggle Rock, those little Muppets are fine with me too.
I've never seen either of them.
You haven't? Oh. Mm-mm. Those Muppets are fine. I'm okay with those. Now, I do not like the Muppets. And I do not like Sesame Street.
Or the Dark Crystal, apparently?
Yeah, that movie could go to hell. My brother, Brian, loved the Dark Crystal. And I hated those things with a passion. He would watch that movie over and over again. And I think I just snapped one day and I walked up to now this is back when we had a VCR. So I snapped one day, I got up and I took that
oh, those are creepy.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Did you just look them up?
I did.
Yeah, those motherfuckers can go die in fire.
Them are creepy.
Yeah, they're... Cool. The Dark Crystal series I can't stand at all. That movie to this day, I broke that VHS. And then it was so bad that I broke it. Brian went to complain to his mother, and then she brought another one home. I took that son-of-a-bitch and I chucked it too. And so they had to hide that. If they brought that in there, it couldn't be around me because I'd break that son-of-a-bitch. I could not stand that movie. I would break them, but I also don't. I don't know. The Muppets just bother me.
Now here's an interesting fact.
Dude, what's a Muppet phobia called?
No.
Oh,
okay.
I thought she was like, you have this condition, and you need to seek professional help.
Well, wouldn't that be like the fear of puppets?
Yeah, what is the fear of puppets? Mikey, Google that shit. We're kind of off on Are you reading? We're live we're recording live on a podcast here.
Okay, sorry.
What are you doing?
Well, I was reading up on the Muppets, and it says Frank Oz was the voice of
Kermit.
Miss Piggy.
Yeah. Do you see who voices Elmo?
No.
He's a big black dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, he could do that high-pitched noise?
Have you heard Mike Tyson talk?
No.
You ever heard Mike Tyson talk? Mike Tyson, he just talks like this really high-pitched, whiny noise.
Oh.
But you don't say that to his face because he will whoop your ass. Like, can you imagine, that big black dude that plays, that voices Elmo, he come up and he says that? You'd be confused. Maybe that's my problem. I've seen who voices this. I'm like, I can see that big black dude going, I'm like, he could whoop my ass. If you say something bad, and then he comes up with this little Elmo voice, you're confused. You're conflicted because you want to laugh. You want to say, what the hell are you talking about, dude? And then you see him, you're like, I don't want to piss this guy off because he's a big dude. You haven't seen him?
No.
Dude, Google voice actor for Elmo. That little Elmo just pisses me off too, though. I can't stand him. Oh, he's such he tries to be such an innocent little bastard that's getting in all kinds of trouble. And what you're telling me that apparently to piss him off, all you have to do is show him a rock, right? Is that what you said, Mikey?
Yes. Apparently, you have puppophobia.
Puppophobia. Okay,
oh yeah, Kevin Clash.
Yeah, look at him. Do you see him? He's a big dude, isn't he?
Pretty, yeah. Wow.
Right.
Gosh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's conflicting right there.
Oh, he also did Labyrinth, Dinosaurs, Ooby, and various Muppet productions.
Yeah, so there's he's like a whole puppet. So he's fine when he plays one of the Labyrinth people for me, but, he gets behind Elmo and I just...
Wow.
I don't know. I might kneecap the guy. I don't know. He's kind of crazy. Listen, I like Frank Oz. Frank Oz, I've seen his work a lot. He hasn't just done Muppets. He's done other stuff too.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. There's just something about that. And I'm okay with it. Like the Disney characters, walking around Disneyland. I'm fine with those guys. They're in costume. I get that. I don't know. I guess I just don't like... Kermit the Frog just pisses me off.
How can you not like Kermit the Frog? He is the most lovable person that I think you could actually ever have.
No, I disagree. I think he's like he's full of bullshit. I don't know. I don't like Kermit the Frog. Miss Piggy pisses me off. That little bitch. She's like the definition of white girl crazy. Or white pig crazy. I don't know what the fuck you call her, but I don't know. She just pisses me off. And it's like Miss Piggy is the one that really pisses me off. She I can't stand that bitch. Her and Big Bird, both those two. I hate both of those guys. Now the Count, I like the concept, and I guess he's not like in your face. Like
I always love Fozzie.
See, Fozzie Bear's a bullshit thing too. I mean, why are you going to teach kids that, it's Fozzie Bear, oh, it's a bear, and then they're going to go up to a bear in the wild and get mauled? You're setting people up for failure here. You are. I mean, look, it's like Fozzie. I'm going to go pet him. Nope, that's a murder mutt. That's going to kick your ass.
It's better than Snuffleupagus.
Hey, what's wrong with Snuffleupagus?
He was a figment of the imagination of characters, and then they brought him to life. That's bullshit. They should have left him in La La Land. No one could see him, and now all of a sudden he's an elephant that everybody could see. Bullshit.
Because he was a figment of Big Bird's imagination for a while.
So now Big Bird can conjure shit up and out of the blue. What is that? The big? I mean, so now Big Bird's a witch.
Oh wow!
Is that what you do? I mean, she made a person come to life. Who the fuck does Big Bird think it is? I don't even know what the fuck Big Bird is. Is it a male or is it a female? I don't know. I don't give a shit either, because the Big Bird could go take a flying leap. And I hope that bitch can't fly. I just can't stand that. I hate Big Bird. I really do. And I swear to God, I hope Miss Piggy's riding on that bird's back or they go off the fucking cliff. Kiss my ass. I just don't like them.
Wow.
And Gonzo's a whole nother, I mean, he's the only Muppet that I know that has a penis on his face. I mean,
what was the crazy red one?
Why are you showing me Muppets? I just told you what happened. You're talking about Monster. I know. The problem is I know they have a goddamn monster. That's a monster that you got me, that you guys move around this goddamn house.
In a hockey suit.
Yeah. I don't know where he is. He's disappeared. I swear to God, he's hiding somewhere.
I don't know where he went.
I didn't get you guys got to him before I did, because you guys moved him around. This is a present Becky got me. And I'm like, no. And then you guys have, it slowly has moved around the house and, showed up.
It's like Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah.
Where are you going to find him next?
I have yet to touch that thing. It's only been Rebecca touching it.
Yeah, that's how Mikey, you better write that down, because I want that at my trial. Okay? That's just no. I can't stand the Muppets, and I don't know what the appeal of Beaker is too. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, he's kind of annoying.
You're like the Roadrunner on fucking steroids here. I don't know what the hell.
How do you spell Snuffleupagus?
Who gives a shit? Snuffle, F-U-C...
Mr. Snuffleupagus.
No, I don't. He looks like a fucking retarded elephant.
He looks like a mop.
He looks like a mop elephant that and he has some reason has blush on his fucking cheeks.
He does?
Right.
He doesn't?
You don't see his cheeks. I've seen this son of a bitch. He's you got a picture of him? I don't want to fucking see it. I know you're going to show me. Yeah, what's that red shit underneath there?
It says tongue.
So his tongue's always hanging out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he does have a tongue.
Yeah, his tongue's always Yeah,
he's retarded. I don't know.
And half that show has humans in it too.
More than half the show.
There's
more humans There's more humans on that show than there are Muppets. And Oscar the Grouch is the only cool one because he's like, leave me the fuck alone. I want to live in Grouch World and leave me the hell alone.
Listen, you only like him because you can relate to him.
Cookie Monster.
Okay, listen, Cookie Monster's cool. I don't care what you say. You can't hate Cookie Monster.
They have the Cookie Monster voice on Waze. And it's, it's one of those like traffic app things.
Yeah.
And he goes, C is for careful and for cookie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm torn on, I want to like Cookie Monster. When they turned him into that veggie bullshit, they could take a flying leap. But
wait, they turned him vegan?
Yeah, they wanted him to be the veggie monster, and they're like, I think they finally gave up and like, oh, Cookie's fuck it.
Oh, Grover.
I don't. Oh, is that like that superhero guy, dude? He wore a superhero costume. Look at him though. He looks like he's an anorexic, retarded, dwarfism. I don't know. It's just he looks. They don't look.
Oh, and they have the Telly Monster.
If you look at these guys, they look like they're like half starved, but like force fed. Because they have like these big bellies and like these little like, skinny limbs.
Animal, not monster.
Yeah, whatever.
Animal.
Yeah, I don't. They're just creepy looking. I think their proportions. I think it's the proportion size that I don't like.
Well, Big Bird is like really tall and really fat.
Right. It's the proportion. It's the proportions on the Muppets that I don't like. It's like they're like, and y'all know Bert and Ernie's gay. I'm putting it out there. Them bitches have been a couple for a long time. Get over it. They're happy. I'm happy for them, but fuck off because you're a Muppet. Listen. I'm okay with them being gay. I'm pissed off they're Muppets. I'd be fine if it was a gay couple, but when it's gay Muppets. I don't like the Muppet part. Fuck them.
Are you sure they're gay?
Everybody knows that, Mikey.
The guy has a head shaped like a banana. I mean, and he's yellow too, right?
He's like an orangish color, isn't he?
Which one's? I don't know.
I think the short, stocky one is orange.
Yeah, the short, stocky one that has the orange size head is orange. And then the banana-looking some bitches.
Bert is the one that looks like a banana.
Okay. And then Ernie is the other one?
Is the other one that's orange and, like, very...
yeah. They're gay. Look at them. I mean, them some bitches can't... I swear, they're gay. And I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with them being gay. You could be gay. I'm just pissed off they're Muppets. Huh? I don't like.
You know what you need to get me for Christmas?
No.
The whole Muppet gang.
No.
I want Miss Piggy. I want Kermit the Frog. I want all of them.
We'll get that on your birthday as soon as you're out of this goddamn house. Yes.
Yep.
No. Because I'm going to destroy them. I will kick the... Listen.
You'll probably stick the dogs on them.
Yes.
You will probably sneak in my room, steal them, and get the dogs to chew them up.
Yep, they will be dog chew toys and be mutilated all beyond belief because screw that. So, I don't know. I just... So what did I go on with Disney on? What was the Disney?
You went on about, like, Winnie the Pooh... And then you wanted to, like... And then you went on with, like, Mickey Mouse, and then you went on to Roger Rabbit?
I don't remember talking about Roger Rabbit.
Oh, no, I did. Roger Rabbit's going to go on a murder spree because his wife's been cheating on him. She's not bad, she's just drawn that way.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. But that's... I mean, come on. I mean, his wife's out there. I mean, look. Did you watch Roger Rabbit? Have you guys seen the movie?
I have.
I don't think I have.
You got to watch Roger Rabbit, because this bitch is like hitting on everybody, like everybody. She's even hitting on the baby with a cigar too. I mean, that bitch gets around, And I don't know how many times she played patty cake with everybody. Oh my God, she was like patty caking with everybody. That's their their sexual act is playing patty cake, apparently. So
wow,
you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, it's like
it's been a while since I've seen it.
She was cheating on him, and then he's like, "But I love her," and I'm like, "You're dumb shit." And he has a good defense. I mean, he killed her because she was patty caking with her. I'm sorry. I think it went on with the Rescue Rangers too. Those little goddamn.
Oh yeah.
You were calling the Rescue Rangers squirrels.
Oh.
And they're chipmunks. I mean, it's they're. I don't. And then you're like, they're the same thing. I'm like, no, a squirrel and a chipmunk are two different species. You're kind of pissing me off with calling them the same thing.
Chipmunks, squirrels, chipmunks,
squirrels. Then you're not American. You're white. Same category, right? What does Disney have like these boxes that have check mark? Is chipmunk and squirrel in the same box? Does Goofy and Pluto share the same box too? They're both. Disney's official response was, Goofy's not a dog, he's a goof. Just look like a dog.
What?
A goof?
He's not a dog, he's a goof.
What's a goof?
Something Disney pulled out of their ass.
Wow.
And then, Disney's pretty perverted, I tell you what. I mean...
What?
You don't know how... They're friggin' perverted.
That's so over his head, Michael.
You know what perverted means, right? That's a no.
No.
Yeah.
So, it's sexually twisted.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way I can put it. Okay, so Mickey Mouse wears pants, right?
Yeah.
Does he wear a shirt?
No.
Donald Duck wears a shirt, right?
Yeah.
Does he wear pants?
No.
Why?
Why
can one wear pants, one wear... Explain that to me. Why does Donald Duck get a free ball but the mouse doesn't? Explain that to me. And Goofy wears both, because, and then, Pluto's running around naked.
That's because he's a dog.
So is
Pluto. Or no.
Pluto's naked. So's Goofy. Goofy's running around with clothes on, though. Don't give me the shit they're a dog, because you put sweaters on our dogs. We put clothes on our dogs. Especially this time of year. They get pajamas and shit. So don't give me that crap. I don't know. It's just kind of twisted, isn't it? And then you have these Rescue Rangers that run around with shirts on like Hawaii Five-0 and Indiana Jones, like they're superheroes. Listen. I'm in a world of hurt if I ever need help of a chipmunk to investigate anything. Just not going to happen. And then you got Scrooge McDuck, who apparently, Huey, Dewey, and Louie are they Donald's nephews, or?
I thought they were. Are they Donald's nephews? I think they're Donald Duck's nephews.
Okay, so where's their parents? Why are they moving over with this strange duck? And they're calling him Uncle. I've had I've known people that call creepy people their uncle. Oh, Uncle Creepy. And then listen.
Because Scrooge McDuck is their uncle.
So it's Donald Duck. Donald Duck's our uncle too, right?
Hold on.
Why would you listen?
Hold on.
Donald Duck has anger issues, obviously.
Obviously.
So. To solve this problem, let's send 3 kids that are the same age to go live with this guy. Disney's fucked up. That's just the way... that's just all fucked up, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's just...
Oh, you've got issues.
No, Disney has issues. I'm just pointing out their bullshit, so...
Alrighty.
But no, people go to these things and do things. This is the last kind of hurrah to do.
Yeah.
You're going to Disneyland, like California, they're open a little bit later.
Yeah.
I guess Disneyland could be open a little bit, like seasons. The season, this is your last hurrah to do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I think even Worlds of Fun has their like Halloween thing that they go,
and then
after that it closed down, right?
Yep.
So this is our modern day harvest. So, if you're gonna fall into fun, you go get this stuff done, go deal with the creepy little crap that you want to deal with, and then be done. I guess that's it. So, all right. I think we both went on a little rant there. So
we did.
Right.
That was a fun little rant.
All right. That was going to be our after show.
All right. Bye, everybody.